Hey everybody and welcome to Seduce Me, the holiday episode. I just want to say two. It's not over. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. Again, like a fart. With the slightest sense of roses that just follows you wherever you go. Our name is not Mika. What kind of bullshit are you trying to pull? Our name is Sexto. What? New Year's Eve, a holiday celebrated internationally. It was one of those turns of the time that no one on this earth could avoid it. It was one thing to spend it alone, hoping for the best and being unsure of the future ahead of you. Wow, didn't think about that in my head, but now I am, thanks. It was also another thing to spend it at parties, throwing a drink at the past and trudging through your dancing the night away. Sorry, I just woke up. It was a very different story when the turn of the year and future beyond also somehow involved the demons. Well, you know, if you're one of those people, like, paranormal stuff, I mean, you see that in your future. The 5 incubi boys who had come into my life managed to stay in my home throughout the year following my final school year quarter and past my graduation. Even as I entered college, they remained supportive and surprisingly eager to stick around. Unfortunately, they were still freshly known to my family and friends, thus why I had to spend my holiday without them. My family had insisted on me returning to their house and spending the holidays before New Year's with them. While bringing the incubi along seemed like a good idea, the boys collectively wanted to spend the holidays together and did not want to intrude on my family this year. After all, my parents still believed that they were the house servants. Bringing even one of them home for the holidays would have been an interesting story. However, I was devoted to spending some holiday time with them for the end of the year. When I was invited to places for New Year's Eve by both friends and family, I decided to stay home with the incubi. A part of me felt majorly excited. Another part of me felt like slapping myself over the head and over and over, letting them convince me that waiting for my holiday present was worth it. Blah, blah. So it was rather hilarious to see them prepare New Year's dinner. Sorry, my dog was looking at herself.
Oh my
god!
Get out of the kitchen!
I like how me and Matthew had a collective, oh my god! Oh my god, is Damien wearing a sweater? What the fuck? Okay. I don't even care about Eris. I care about Damien's right now.
Shut up, you little runt. I just want to look.
You're in the way, Sam. Out.
Let me see Sam's.
Fine, sheesh.
We told you not to go in there.
The chains! Why the chains? That dog tag? I don't even know.
We did, Sam.
Shut the fuck up, Damien.
I swear to God, I will hurt both of you.
Can I join?
That's no way to start the new year.
Sam was completely right to feel impatient. James and Matthew had assigned themselves to making New Year's dinner and had pulled out every recipe book in the library just to make sure they had the perfect menu. The aromas that wafted from the kitchen were intoxicating and almost heavenly. I felt my mouth water just from the scent. It didn't help that the kitchen had pretty much become locked territory. Unless you wanted an earful from James and Matthew combined, then it was best that you stayed out of their workspace. More teasing. Great. Whatever they're making smells amazing.
It is. They're almost done, though, so we won't be waiting long.
Well, that's good. They've been working all day on food.
Well,
Man, they need to hurry the hell up.
you need to calm the fuck down.
Sam.
Sam opened his mouth to fight back, but instantly shut it, most likely thinking the better of it, and grumbled under his breath as he turned to sit on the table. On the table? My God! Oh! Oh, it's Simon! Oh! Oh, I love you! Soon enough, James and Matthew began to carry large plates to the dining room, setting them methodically around the table so everyone had the chance to get what they wanted, regardless of where they sat. I was stunned once more by the sheer amount of food prepared, topped only by the intense aroma that melded, my God, almost perfectly in the air. It was like they were trying to take the record of how much food can be placed on a table from when they had arrived. At the thought, I took a moment to realize something. It had almost been a full year since the incubi appeared in my life. I had graduated and I was now experiencing my first year of college with the incubi beside me. Now here I was, about to enter a new year with them in my life. I couldn't help but let a smile creep onto my face from the thought.
Is everything all right?
I can't handle Matthew's sweater. Almost a sweatshirt. Huh? I looked up, not really realizing how lost in my thoughts I was, and came face to face with all 5 boys looking at me, concerned. Aw, crap, and Damien can read my mind. Aw, shit. I shook my head and took a moment to recollect myself before smiling once more. Sorry, I was just lost in thought.
Huh? What were you thinking about?
He goes, huh, like I don't think that much. Shut up, I'm in college, I graduated, what's up? From the look on the boys' faces, all of them were curious to know. Did I want to be cheesy and nostalgic that brought up Did I want to be the cheesy and nostalgic that brought up the past? Seriously? I mean, why do I even have to mention... I mean, come on. Damien, take it away. Go ahead, take it away. Yeah, sure. I couldn't help the thoughts from appearing in my head. Might as well enjoy it with the rest of the group. I ran my hand through my hair and chuckled softly. It's been almost a full year since we met, you know. I was just thinking about that. The boys stared at me before looking to each other in the same surprised relation.
Oh crap, that's right. We came here somewhere around April, right?
I don't know.
We did. Has it really been that long?
I guess.
Damn, it feels like we only came here a short while ago.
Well, we've been here for a little over a year, and we've known you since April, so that's around 8 months.
Okay.
Wow. To think we'd find ourselves in the company of such a wonderful woman within a year of being in the human world. We must be blessed.
Oh, shut up. Whoops. What did I click? I couldn't help but roll my eyes at Eric's comment, while the others did as well. In slight annoyance, Matthew and James continued to set up dinner while I became lost in my... The fuck was that noise? Well, I became lost in thoughts again. Got a fucking ghost in here? Shut up, I'm trying to record. The memories of the past slowly flickered in my mind. Our first dinner, the house party, Alex and Diana. It was all surreal to remember, but they were real events in my life. Especially since I had my eyes on... Oh god, I have to pick different ones again. Fuck me! Oh boy. Well, deep dark part of my heart goes Damien. Just get the worst over with. Despite him being considered the quietest... Sorry. I had a little snort there. Of his brothers, Damien was indeed the man I grew to love and the man who offered his entire life to me. I was more than happy to live with him, and see him smile made me do the same. Oh, I just can't handle it. He was handsome and sweet, but unlike his brothers, he was human now. He was set for life being magicless, and I was going to walk through it with him, guiding him through with a loving embrace. Damien sat beside me and gently held my hand. Get the fuck off, stop touching me, watching his brothers set up for dinner. I could tell he was excited to get dinner started, but he was holding but he was holding himself back and silently asked me to hold his attention. Sorry, I just got lost there. I could only smile and leaned over to kiss his hand, making him gasp slightly. Oh, senpai, no. And look over at me in surprise. I giggled, earning a small chuckle in return after Damien relaxed from the kiss. Finally, the table was set, and we were all seated, ready to dig in.
I gotta admit, you and James did good, Matthew.
Thanks, Sam.
Don't say anything till you've tried it.
Sam and Matthew not fighting? It's a winter's miracle.
Aw, now hug!
Hey, I'm not a complete asshole to him.
What?
Only sometimes.
What?
Well, it is the turn of the human year, so it's a good way to get the habit of being nice started.
Very true.
Damien laughed. I couldn't help but do the same. However, one curiosity burned in my mind. I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
Can I go to the bathroom? She says, raising her hand. What did you do last New Year's Eve? I had remembered them telling me that they had been in the human world for a full 6 months before my grandfather passed away. If that was the case, then this wasn't their first New Year's Eve. The boys took in the question and looked to each other.
Didn't we go to, like, New York or something?
Oh, you saw the ball drop! Woo!
Nah, we were in another continent by then. Like, Europe or something?
Okay.
London. We were in London.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
I remember that. We had such a fun time walking around and taking in the sights.
We were on the giant Ferris wheel when midnight came. It was amazing to see all of the fireworks from it.
Oh.
Yes. The London Eye was closed off for the public, but since we were friends of Harold Anderson, we were allowed access and were lifted to the very top of it.
I gotta sneeze.
Perfect.
Matthew
Oh
couldn't
shit,
stop
no!
Jumping all over the
James,
damn
come
place from
back!
how
I'm sorry, I
excited he
didn't mean
was.
to. Come back!
Yes. The London Eye was closed off for the public, but since we were friends of Harold Anderson, we were allowed access and were lifted to the very top of it. A perfect view of the sky during the celebration.
There you go.
Matthew couldn't stop jumping all over the damn place from how excited he was.
That's absolutely adorable.
Hey, you were excited about it too. All of us were.
Very fair, Matthew. Still, has it really been a year since then? So much has happened since.
Yeah. The boys seem to trail off into their own nostalgic memories. Hey, guys, dinner! Mentioning events of their trip around the world thanks to my grandfather. While I was happy for them, a little part of me felt left out. Sure, I didn't know them, but to have experienced the world with them would have been a dream. Maybe we could maybe we could go somewhere in the future. Heck, maybe I'll be able to see the demon world. Careful what you wish for, baby girl! Who knew the future? It was an unknown fabric of time that I had yet to explore. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff that no one had yet to explore. Well, all I knew was that now I was in the incubi's lives and I was going to see the new year come with them in my life. I looked to my glass, seeing it full of my favorite drink, courtesy of James while he was setting up the dinner. My own reflection greeted me as I felt myself naturally take hold of it and lift it. God damn it, don't do a toast! Ugh. At last the boy stopped talking and looked over to me in curiosity. As I noticed my raised glass, I smiled. May I propose a toast?
Oh? A toast for what, princess?
Fuck if I know. The future. 'Cause that hasn't been used before. The boys listened intently as I looked into my glass in new hope. The future was a mystery indeed, and while I wasn't part of the incubi's past in the human world, I was more than happy to be part of their future. To a future unknown, but a future I hope to explore with you all. Wow. Silence consumed the air as the boys took in what I had said. Did they realize the same thing I noticed? Finally, Damien lifted his glass and nodded to his older
To our
brothers.
future, where we will go through the unknown together.
Oh, yeah, okay. His brothers smiled and lifted their glasses, but Damien looked to me with a loving gaze, knowing exactly where this future lay. Cheers! At that, we drank our toast, a future that was still unknown to me. I couldn't wait to experience it, but I was certain that my future was going to be absolutely grand. My heart couldn't stop blushing, pulsing with joy at the thought. I was excited to explore what was to come. We ate dinner and talked about the potential things that could happen in the future, new business, possible trips for the works. For the first time, I felt like I was part of the family, as I listened to and spoke as much as the incubuses. Ooh, ooh, a poof. However, as a sudden flare of fireworks flashed outside the window and the sound wave echoed behind the glass, the boys flinched and looked over in shock.
What the hell?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They don't know what those are.
Fireworks?
But it's not midnight yet.
Oh, I thought they didn't know what they were. I was worried. It's the pre-celebration fireworks.
You have those?
I guess. I mean, I have fireworks still going, and it's the second. Sort of. The school in this area loves to order a lot of fireworks and likes to set off the extras before New Year's comes
What are you
around.
waiting for? We're gonna miss the fireworks show.
Calm down, Matthew. It's okay. It's right up there. We can go. Calm down. The boys and I all looked to each other and grinned before heading for the door. Pretty. Ooh, so pretty. Okay. Whoa. The sky was filled with softly falling snow. Each snowflake and star was illuminated by the bright, colorful lights of the far-off fireworks. I had seen them before, but to see them in an open sky not surrounded by suburban trees was a whole different experience.
Holy crap.
It's all so beautiful.
Hold on. My ear itches. Okay.
Absolutely, Damien.
Truly magnificent.
Amazing. Fire with a different color is awesome.
You got that right.
Yeah. Oh. 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 Okay. You're cute. I admit. Let's go. I looked up to Damien watching him. Wait. Thumbnail. There we go. I looked up to Damien watching him become entranced by fireworks. For a moment, my heart caught itself in my throat. At the sight, he seemed to glow in bright colors of it, and I found myself utterly speechless. A small fragment of my silence was enough to have him squeeze my hand, breaking me from my own daze. Looking to him in attention. Huh?
This is the best New Year's Eve ever.
Oh, whoa.
Can we do this every year?
You know, there's a New Year's Eve every year, so I guess we could swing it. We'll see. My heart flipped and I found myself nodding without a word. Damien was so precious to me and I could not wait to spend the new year and beyond with him in my life. Damien looked back at... I just choked on air, looked back at me and tilted his head, most likely confused at my expression.
What is it?
I can't wait to see the new year with you. Well, look the fuck up. Damien stared for a moment before smiling and nodding in reply.
I will happily spend every day with you, for as long as you'll have me.
Who could argue with that? It was at that moment that I knew deep in my heart that I would have my happily ever after somewhere in the unknown future. Let the new year come. I was ready. Yay. Is there a Diana one? Is there a Diana one anywhere? I guess not. I'm looking for that secret Diana one. Because I didn't catch it last time. Click everywhere. I just moved my crop trying to find it. Well, anyway, that's the end of Damien's. I'm gonna do everybody's. Don't you freaking worry. I'm actually on to do the next one right now after this recording. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.